Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Henry Ford. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of an Hour MaXX with Max. Yep. How's everybody feeling? Yeah? Everybody's all ready to go do something. Everybody's already doing something. Thinking about doing something. That's cool. Y'all mentally checked in? You looked yourself in the eye in the bathroom, you take a little bathroom break, look yourself in the eye and be like, is we happy? Cause if not, we gotta fix that. Gotta fix that. But yeah, how's everybody? Everybody's cool. Everybody out here just vibing. Me too. You know how I've been feeling lately? I've been feeling like I got so much potential energy and I'm ready to go kinetic with it. Just absolutely mind-blowingly kinetic. I'm start changing my realities based on my thoughts, and then my thoughts are come because your thoughts are linked to your feelings, and how your feelings link to your thoughts, and manifest reality, stuff like that. But also, that's not how I'm thinking too. How I'm thinking is this time to let things rip. It's time to go. I'm about to go in that hyperbolic chamber mode on some Goku nonsense. Like, I'm about to come out of this yeet and body's gonna be on 1,000. I'm gonna be yadded up. I'm gonna be tatted up. I'm gonna be fatted up. Like, dude, I'm gonna be get this cash. I'm gonna get cashed up. Cash me outside, cash me inside. Don't matter. Jewelry all piss yellow like I just pissed my bladder. I don't know. Excuse that last shit. We coming up. We coming up. Mamba mentality all May. Yes, sir. That's how we looking. That's how we looking. Speaking of looking, Lakers look to close out the Warriors. Mm-hmm. I say close out because I believe it's gonna happen. They play tonight in a few hours, and we gonna see. Lakers up 3-1. Incredibly, incredibly dope shit. Can't believe they made it this. They're making it this far. They're my Cinderella team. Mavericks are my favorite team. Um, Lakers Cinderella team, and the Warriors slash Sixers are my stats team. Like, oh, look at the stats. Well, come on. I love Jokic, but we ain't gonna watch no Denver, Philadelphia. We gonna if the media's correct, the media's gonna put it where it's like it's Lakers Celtics somehow, and that'll be crazy. Cause if the Lakers, if skirt, win the Lakers, move on to the next round, they're gonna have to face either Denver, who's looking to close out, or Phoenix Suns with Devin Booker, maybe Chris Paul, and Kevin Durantula. Like, I'll be goddamn Molly Bop in a boo bop. That's a hell of a squad. And you already got Denver looking hella deep. And Miami's probably going to beat the Knickerbockers today. They're up 3-1 as well, I believe. And then they're going to have to beat either the Sixers or the Celtics. And the Sixers aiming to close out next game. So it's, wow. Bunch of players, right? And I heard these last four teams are the same last four teams from a few years ago during that whole COVID shit when they played in the bubble. It's the same four from that year. prior. That's a cool fact. Man, cool facts. Man. It's a cool fact that I finally caught up in real time with this podcasters, this Maxcast, this Podmax, whatever you call it, potatoes, patatas, titties, tatas. No, I don't know, same shit. I believe, but yeah, we caught up finally, real time, and yeah, we here. You know, time is weird because once it's here, it's gone. You can't get back time. Like if a motherfucker comes up to you and says, "Hey, can I buy 3 million seconds off you, and I'll give you $10,000?" That's a terrible deal. Cause whatever you're gonna do with that $10,000, you just lost 1,000,000 years. Let's look that up real quick. What's a million? Not 1,000,000 years. 1,000,000 seconds. How many years is 1,000,000 seconds? Um, I asked for 1,000,000 and they gave me 1,000,000,000. Anyway, okay, hang on. Okay. Oh my gosh, the numbers are correct. So, 1,000,000 seconds are 12 days. And I meant to say 1,000,000,000 because 1 billion seconds are 32 years. 1 million seconds, 12 days. 1 billion seconds, 32 days. 32. 32 years, my fault. 32 years, dude. Like, I'm just, my mind's all jumbled up because now I'm just thinking about cash and all that. It's like, okay, a millionaire compared to a billionaire. Have you ever seen that picture where it has like a stack of cash? Like, you could look it up on Google. If you see it, it's like a stack of cash in like a cubic fashion. And it's like a big ass square or whatever. It's like, okay, here's $1,000,000. And then they show you what $1 billion like, and it's just so much more. Like the second thing, like, come on, man. Like 1 million seconds is 12 days, and 1 billion seconds is 32 years. That's some crazy numbers. Okay, okay. My whole body been sore from working out. I got back in the game, got my workout app re-downloaded for the 13th time. I'm eating more. I'm drinking more water. Um, Winter solstice has passed, so my sinuses are getting that much needed clean. Getting the cleanse. Still participating in the fuckery, but my snow days are limited. But that's good. I'm on a diet. I'm on that diet Coke. Like except I'm not drinking it. I've been drinking a lot more water. Water's good. Feeling good. Pissing more. That's nice. Gotta piss, right? Always gotta piss. Yeah, just working out, getting into it. Oh, I found this website. I would love to tell you, but I don't want it to get flagged or anything because I need to survive. But I found two websites. One, I can watch like sports, any sports events whenever I want, and it's only like a couple minutes lag, and it's like anything that's playing. That's why if I click on the category, it'll just bring it up. If you know me personally, hit me in a DM or some shit, and I'll personally drop the link in for you. But it is one where you can watch like all the sports. That's how I've been watching all the playoff games. It's a beautiful thing. And then I found another one. Like, I found it through Reddit. Very easy. That's how I find these. First one, word of mouth. This one I'm about to tell you, just ask Reddit. Ask Google to ask Reddit. I just typed Reddit in there after my question. That's what you should do. If you have a question and you want to hear answers from legit actual people, you just type in your question followed by Reddit right after. You know, it's a beautiful thing. But oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, what I was saying. I had a little brain fart, a little silent brain fart in my head. But yeah, you could watch movies that you could watch anything, everything. I've been like testing the waters. I've been watching everything. And everything's so clear, man. You can watch TV shows. You can watch fucking movies that haven't even came out yet. Movies that are in theaters still. You can see episodes from shows where like they took away some episodes because the whole quote unquote woke community was offended by it. Like I've been running through. I've been slamming through the Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and they have the two episodes. They got banned because it was a little touchy, but hey, it worked out, right? It worked out. It worked out. I liked it. It's a lot of good stuff, and both of them come with like some pop ups that all you gotta do is click out of it one or two times, and you're good as gold. I don't know. Maybe the feds would come raid my spot and arrest me because I found it. Man, they didn't, and now they got burned it with the cannabis and all the other illegal drugs, all the vapes and all the jewels. You just take my laptop. It's like it's contaminated. And I'm like, hey, what about my bookmarks and all my saved pornography? What am I gonna do without that? Sleep like a natural person? I am not no natural person. I'm Max. I was made for more something. We'll figure it out. Life's a journey. It's all about the ride there, not the destination. Everybody always ends up right where they belong, I guess. Don't quote me on the quotes. I'm nobody. It's not like I'm the guy who invented hot Cheetos and has a movie coming out about it. Dude, the guy who invented hot Cheetos, he has a movie coming out, and I think it's gonna be dope. It's like the Batman of the DC universe. You know, the Luke Skywalker of the Star Wars. This is Star Wars for the Hispanics and the Hispanics. You know, they're gonna lose their cabezas once they get a hold of this. Once they sit down and watch this movie's gonna do dummy numbers. It's gonna do stupid numbers. It's just like, especially in California and Texas, it's just like it's gonna happen. Should have the homie Progress and see if he's gonna watch it with his brother, because he's in Texas. I'll be like, yo, are you reporting this? Are you reporting this live from Texas too? I'm reporting this live from the couch, from the couch of Cali. Man, I don't know, man. This Robert dude, I'll be like Batman, but just spicier. Like, he made a movie about chips, about motherfucking chips. Like, this is gonna be like a whole new MC universe or something, where they have like a whole bunch of like people, like the guy from the guy who brought you nacho cheese. Like, dude, it's gonna be a big ass universe. It's gonna be like and then they get together like a snack pack. They'll get together and team up, and then like, I don't know, like run into like the makers who made Twix, and then They'll just have a movie all together, and Seth Rogen could be in it, and Jonah Hill, and they could talk about their cock and all that, and Danny McBride or someone could be in it. Essentially, the whole cast from This Is the End could be in it, and yeah, there we go. Hey, they got some bangers playing up upstairs right now. I'm surprised he knows this. He likes good music. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I like it. But this hot Cheeto movies. I love hot Cheetos. Ask anybody. Ask anybody about me. I'm like a 13-year-old, 12-year-old little like dude. When I'm eating my bag of extra hot Cheetos with the lime juice squeezed on it, and the motherfucking Tapatio dripped on top of it, or the Valentina dripped on top of it. Like, I swear to motherfucking God, bro. I swear to motherfucking God. I started identifying as like a preteen Mexican chick. Like, on my first break at school. 10:30 a.m. break. You know, when they used to put the chips in like the clear Ziploc bags or the Glad bags, and then they put the lime juice, and then they put the fucking hot sauce, and then they shake it all around, and then they eat the Cheetos right before they go to class, and that's how you burn your stomach. Nah, but yeah, dude, that's breakfast. A kid's first break in school is a regular person's breakfast. And you telling me that I'm not a 7th grade Mexican chick? Because why? Doesn't make sense. I could be whatever. You ever heard a song by Nas? I know I can't be what I wanna be what I wanna be. If I work hard at it, I'll be what I wanna be. I'll be that. Yeah, he wrote that so I could come back years later after hearing that and then bring it up in the defense of why I feel like I identify as a fucking 12-year-old going on 13 Hispanic, aka Hispanic chick. This is how I be feeling, and it's no different than how I not usually feeling. But hey, when I eat those things, I do. And while we're at it, talking about these hot Cheetos, the Robert dude who made hot Cheetos, let's watch the trailer. Then watch the trailer. Let's see what we got. We got the tunes in the back. Hang on. Let me see. Where's the trailer at? And Flamin' Hot. Now, this is brought to you by Hulu, by the way. All right, here we go.
Richard, I'd like to speak to
him. Here you go.
We all write our own stories. Where is Richard? I'd like to speak to him. I'm here. This time.
Okay.
That's me, the Mero, Mr. Richard Montañez. I'm the guy who helped bring the world the most popular snack it's ever seen. Are you ready?
Damn, that's a lot of hot Cheetos in that barrel. Moving it like cartels.
It was a little bit more like this.
Treating Cheetos like kilos.
See, that's how I got here. Dear God, please forgive me for the gang, the drugs, the stolen cars.
Fine.
What the heck, man? Hey, he's praying, pendejo. Go ahead, baby.
Ooh. I know what that means.
The guy started at the very bottom. I know I don't look it, but I got a PhD. I'm poor, hungry, and determined, sir. Okay.
Oh, I love that.
What's happening?
Well, son.
Frito-Lay isn't getting enough orders to keep the factory open. Who eats Cool Ranch anyway?
White girl.
That lady.
Wow, 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 wow.
What is it?
It burns.
Should we stop eating it?
No, I like it. It was good.
I had been searching for an answer. And there it was. They had been there the entire time.
This is how they should do trailers. How I'm doing it.
Change everything. It will save our factory.
Just audio.
Janitor. Okay, don't hang up.
Figure out the next step. See, the Hispanic market will not be ignored. The Hispanic market will not
The
be
guy from
ignored.
State Farm.
But in your voice.
That's really him. That's tight. Selling insurance to the hot Cheeto guy. I better call some.
You see that guy right there? I see a chingon, a montañez. Yo soy montañez. Soy montañez. Get out there and be great. We want to know that we matter to you. If we knew that there was a product out there for us, we'd say, take all our money, cabrones. I got a little hood there at the end, but...
Flaming hot. Ooh, and like herpes. This is a good burn. June 9th, Hulu, Disney Plus. You're welcome for the free promotion. That's how trailers should be from now on. All audios, just a black screen audio. The main character narrates some shit about his life. Boom. There it is. Let imaginations run wild. Don't even tell me who's in the movie. Just like have it be like a Scrabble game. Like mix up the names and like have me like have to pause the movie to like, okay, let me rearrange. Okay, let me just, okay. Oh, Brad Pitt. It said Trap Pitt. And I was like, oh, let me just move it around. I don't know. Some shit. Why stop at the chip guy? Might as well go all the way. Make that movie about your hot uncle, the Tapatio, and his wife Valentina. Make some movies with that. I mean, those burn good. They burn good if you use it the right way. If you're using hot sauce the right way, it burns good. But just like anything, you could overachieve. You know, we don't want that. I mean, I drown my ramen, my chips, my pizzas. I drown it like no tomorrow. Sometimes I just put some in my palm. I get some of that tapatio, and I put some of that in my palm with the, what's that thing called? The little flaky flake things. The things you put on the, what's that thing called? You put on the edge, the tahine. Yeah, I put a little tahine, a little tapatio in my hand. And I just go to town. As I put it in my palm, I start licking it off like a damn dog. Like, that's just how I be feeling. Like, when it comes to that. Like, I don't even need a meal. Just, let me just get some of that. Let me get some of that sweat. Let me get some of that unwashed, untouched, perfectly encumbered up fucking COVID. You know? With a little bit of that brass from the door I just opened. Let me get some of that in my hand. Let me lick that. How about I put it on? How about I just nothing? I'll just freebase it. I'll freebase it. See, I'll freebase a little bit with the hot sauce. Like I'll just, freebase, man. You got 24 hours. I'll freebase. If I have nothing to eat, I'll put a little hot sauce in the air. It doesn't ever work the same way I see it do in the NASA commercials when they do with the toothpaste and stuff. But hey, I forget. Laws of gravity. Some laws you just can't get by. Like universal laws. And that one just happens to fall under the science. Because you don't even have to believe in gravity. It believes in you. Just like me. I believe in you. But honestly, this guy made chips and got a movie. TikTok is real. And kids are millionaires before they even had their first heartbreak, hangover, or mental breakdown. The fuck is Earth? Where are we? Where are we? Hey, Papa. Where are we? Anything's possible. Is this a goddamn fairy tale? For some of us, it is. Some of us, it's a nightmare. But some of us like nightmares. Your boy included. You know? Makes me feel good. Um, Makes me feel good about myself. Lets me know I'm in a good place. Facing danger face to face, and then not really knowing how to lucid dream, so everything's still like a mystery. Like the nigga Progress could like turn his whole arm into like a Gatling gun and his dick into a katana, and I'm over here just running away from things, from monsters, and oh, missing out on pussy. I remember one time I was dreaming, and I was playing with Kobe Bryant, rest his soul, on my home court at St. Anthony's outside, and I went to like cross him, and like I crossed in such a slow fashion, and in my head I'm like, what the? That's how I knew I was dreaming. I was like, why am I not dribbling? Like the law of physics, gravity was not present. It was no longer believing in me at that point in time. Because where I was at, there is no point and there is no time. And there was no time to point either. I just woke my ass up and I was like, oh, God damn. Could have took Kobe. I had him. I had him with a little shaky in the post. But he probably would have blocked my shit, beat my shit. Because, 6'7". Me, 5'9.5", 5'10" on a good day. When I get the fucking ring dingers, when I get ring dinged up, I'm about 5'10", 5'11", 5'11". You guys hear about those parents that they decided to unschool their kids and they refuse to teach them to read or write? Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that's happening. Oh man, Adele and Matt Allen are raising. Those are three names. His name's Matt Allen, Adele, and Matt Allen. Any other post, right? Well, according to the New York Post, Adele and Matt Allen are raising their three children with child autonomy, allowing their kids to set their own curriculum, bedtimes, menus, meal times, and chore lists. AKA no chore list. The Allens, sounds sussy, who live in Brighton, UK, fully embrace the unconventional parenting style that aligns with their frugal and natural living habits. So you're some hippies, eh? We got into natural living before we had our kids, so it was just became natural progression that continued and began to affect all of our decisions after I fell pregnant, Adele told Caters. And that's why we decided to put our kids through hell. That's not what they said. I added that. All right, an ad for some cute ass sandals on this girl's pretty ass little toes. Nice. Okay, get past that advertisement. The parents, who are both 39, don't trust the healthcare or educational systems and have allowed their children, Ulysses, 12, Ostara, 8, and Kai, 4, to make their own choices from a very young age. We didn't do vaccinations for our kids, which people say is cruel of us, and we don't use the healthcare system. Instead, we use natural and herbal remedies, the mother of 3 revealed. Hey, you smoking out your kid? Son, what in the Chief Keef? All of our children were breastfed until they were at least 3 years old, which the parents believe has given the kids a good, healthy foundation to become healthier in the future. More pictures of sandals and toes. Hey man, this thing like tracking my web locations when I'm on X Hamster. I don't know. Man, that's not fair. No. But you never know to Apple. Blah, 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 blah. We also don't use the education system. Instead, we unschool our kids. This means they have to show an interest in something for us to explore with them, instead of following a curriculum and telling them what they are going to learn. She said that the couple believe in child autonomy and enabling kids to take governance of their life, making their own choices and deciding what goes on in their life rather than having it being dictated to them. But defended her lifestyle, explaining that this doesn't mean no guidance. It's just about involving them in the decisions. Hmm. Yeah, and that's basically the gist of that situation. What y'all think about that? How'd you like them pairs? It's a pair of doofuses right there. I'll tell you what. You're not gonna teach them how to read or write, dude. By the time they hit 15 or 16, and by the time they hit an appropriate age, probably teenage years, 15, 16, they are gonna get laughed at so much. They're gonna get ragged on all the time. They are going to probably automatically, due to their autonomy of bullshit, they're gonna spontaneously combust into flames from the amount of burns they're going to receive, and they won't even know what's going on. Ain't nothing funnier than somebody laughing when everybody's laughing at something, when they think they're laughing with somebody, when everyone's laughing at them. Hey, either laugh with them genuinely or nah. But they're going to be too dumb to know. They're going to be standing there. It's like talking to that guy who doesn't know English, and he's just, huh, yeah. Hey, how's your day going? Yes. Huh? I guess. I don't know. That's how they feel. Hey, but, dude, those parents, dude, they make this next bitch look like, an even bigger. See this chick I'm about to read, getting all jumbled up here. So much outside stimuli, the ADD be acting up. I got the HD version self-diagnosed, so, but I'm no doctor. So, I don't want this to get, taken out of hand, per se. But, anyways, like I was saying, there's this widow chick, right, who wrote the book. She kills something, right? You want to know something's obviously the dad. I'm trying to look it up. Give me a second. Smoke break. Everybody take a little smoke break. Let's gather. We all here. We live. We uncut. We raw with it. We raw with it. We was raw dogging this. I hopped up on this podcast without a condom. I'm not protected. I was kind of ready, but my thing closed it. Could you believe that shit? It fucking closed it. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. So, there's this woman who wrote a book on grief following her husband's death. And, she wrote a book. Okay, she's a widow who wrote a book to help kids grieve. Whenever you lose somebody, helping them deal with losses. And she dedicated it to her kids to help them grieve their dad. She's charged with the murder. Corey Richens, 33, faces charges including aggravated murder in connection with the death of her husband, Eric Richens, 39, who was found dead at the foot of their bed on March 4th, 2022. Oh, it takes that long to get fucking, get that sentence. She killed him. Corey Richards said her husband died unexpectedly, right? After she made him a drink. And this is in Salt Lake City, by the way. I think this was her appearing. While appearing on Good Things Utah segment last month on Salt Lake City ABC affiliate KTVX to promote her new children's book, Curry Richards said her husband died unexpectedly. Prosecutors allege that Eric Richards was poisoned by a lethal dose of fentanyl on the night of March 3rd, 2022, according to the charging document. Curry Richards allegedly told police following his death that they were celebrating her closing on a house for her business that night, and she made Eric a Moscow Mule in the kitchen and brought it to their bedroom while Eric consumed it while sitting in bed. She allegedly said she went to sleep with one of the children who was having a night terror and returned to her in her husband's bedroom and found him at 3 a.m. cold to the touch. So she been poisoning him. See, this is the type of bitch we need to have a segment on this show. This is the type of bitch that deserves a pussy bullet. She deserves some shrapnel lodged inside her vaginal regions. There is no way in the hell. Like, you just, dude, you killed him with fentanyl? Well, you just put, like, first of all, you probably put a whole bunch inside of his drink and mixed it up. You just killed him with, like, first of all, how'd you get the fatty? Hey, honey, where'd you get the fatty? And, like, you could have just left. Could have just left me. Could have just kicked me in the balls or something. Like, hell nah. This bitch needs a caliber to the clitty. Man. Got me feeling some type of way. Got all charged up. And amped up. Man, dude, I can't believe that. Like, and then you go and write a book for your kids explaining how to deal with grief. How to deal with grief when you lose somebody. You killed Papa. You gave him a drink of death and you left them to die. Cold to the touch. You know how long you have to. I'm no mortician, but I'm pretty sure you have to be left alone for a minute. How long before you turn cold? Body turn cold. You wake up at 3 a.m., the witching hour, and you go and check, and his body is cold. You didn't hear no thud. You didn't hear. Dude. Put a sniper scope across the building, couple blocks. Check the area. Couple knots to the left, and hold your breath, and make sure you have it on sight, you have it on target. Pull the trigger. Ah, my pussy. Someone shot my pussy. That's what needs to happen. Man, the bullshit got wings nowadays, cause everything's flying. And she's a girl though. She's a woman. I think she is. She didn't. She looks like a woman. She's a woman. She's probably gonna get like 6 months. You know how lenient they are on females when someone gets murdered. I watch all these cold case files my mom, my sister would put on, and it's like they get away with murder all the time. And by get away, I mean they get out in 23 years. 6 months or 23 years, depending on what day of the month it was for the judge. If it's a female identifying judge, or a biological female, in this case. It definitely must be the money, because these bitches come out and then they have a whole show and docuseries, and then if you're really about that life, you can get a movie. You can get a movie on Netflix or Tubi. But Netflix will pick that shit up right away. They know their general crowd. They know what's up. They know my sister and my mom's gonna go watch a fucking 100,000 episodes in a 5-hour span, and they're both gonna be watching the same exact show in 2 different rooms. Yeah, even the fucking animals be watching Lifetime and shit. I'm like, damn, y'all watching Lifetime? It feel odd in her, but a good odd, not a bad. Is it a bad odd? No, it's a good odd. Man. Speaking of identifying and identification, a Florida man identifies as a woman to play in the women's tournament and then identifies as a man immediately after winning. City boys up 1,000. Woo! Let's go. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Fajita that thing. We did it. And it would be in Florida too. We're talking about Earth being a magical, tactical, fantastical fairy tale. Fucking Florida is like a hot spot for winged bullshit things to happen. And I actually agree with this. You can't, like, cause there's new laws because of Florida's new gambling laws and all this stuff. Like all these other laws, like you can't, like, a person can't be banned from something based off their gender, race, religious beliefs, disabilities, yada yada, etc., blah blah. And yeah, man, these ladies were so upset 'cause he was the only dude. He's like a 70-year-old dude. He's this only dude in there. Out of this all these motherfucking women in there. He's the only dude, right? And this video, this lady, she's like, "Yeah, $200. Like this guy's, he's the only guy in here, as you can see. $200 on any bounty on anyone who could take him out." And he was losing a couple hands, and all of a sudden, boy got right back in it, didn't he? Man knew how to move his cards. He knew how to maneuver, and he maneuvered those dots. No pun intended. And the bounty went up to 2,000 to anybody who could take him out. And guess what? Nobody took him out. City boys, yeah. 1,000. Wow. Dude, nobody took him out. Nobody did. 70-year-old man wins women's poker tour event to mock trans movement. Yep. 70-year-old man entered the World Poker Tournament in the, better known as the WPT, in the women's category in Florida and won. All as a way to highlight the unfairness of transgenderism in sports. On Saturday, David Hughes won the Seminole Hard Rock Poker Showdown in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, taking a $5,500 prize in the women's category. Hughes beat out 82 women who entered the tournament, Poker News reported. One of the players, Ebony Kinney, was furious that Hughes entered the tournament as a woman despite sporting a long white beard and making no attempt to dress as a female. Kinney tried to organize a bounty to remove Hughes from the game. In pro poker, a bounty is money offered to any player to defeat a specific person. Kinney offered $300 to any woman who could beat Hughes and knock him out of the tournament. Kinney also told the fans that she 100% heard Hughes mocking transgenderism and radical gender politics is a blemish on his record. Cause we love everybody over here because you know why we love everybody over here on the Hour MaXX? Because who gives a shit about everybody else? If you ain't loving, I ain't judging. If you ain't loving, if I don't love you, I ain't judging. Like, I don't care. Even if I do, hey, man, doesn't even matter, bro. I don't care what you do. Do whatever you like. Do whatever you like. I'm on both sides. I'm the line. I'm the silver lining. I'm just like in there like, look, I understand your point. Like, I understand your point. I can see from both angles. I got one shoe each on. I'm in both of y'all, except I'm not in both of them because I'm not an extremist and I'm not 2 feet in anything I don't personally really believe in. But this topic, this right here, I believe in. So, anyway, back to the poker. He won. That's all I gotta say. 70 years old in Fort Lauderdale, looking like motherfucking Santa Claus on vacation. Where's Mrs. Claus? I'm partying. Shut your ho ass up, nigga. Damn, that's nice. That's nice. There's also this Republican who I saw this video on CNN. I damn near fell out my seat. He identifies as a woman of color. And the headline, the caption said, this is CNN, by the way. The caption of it said, "Intolerant left wants Indian lesbian fired." And it's talking about the whitest dude you could, whatever dude you can imagine as a white Republican politician. You're probably thinking of him correctly. He's really pasty and scaly, and scaly because all politicians are reptilians. But he's very pasty and white. So whatever you have in your head, that's the guy. He's identifying as an Indian lesbian. I have the recording here. I was watching on some guy's channel, so I couldn't find the actual video, but I did manage to snipe a recording. And should be here any second. Is it this one? Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, hang on.
Who is now identifying himself as a woman of color.
Ryan
Here it
Webb.
is.
So you say you're a woman of color. What kind of color are we talking about here?
Uh-huh.
I am
What?
Jesse. First, I want to thank you for having me on here tonight.
What kind of color? What kind of question is that?
Misunderstandings. I am identifying as a woman of color due to my extensive Native American history, Cherokee, as a matter of fact. And and very proud of that. Very proud. Are you more Native American than Liz Warren or less? Well, I don't profess to know the history of Liz Warren, but I think it's pretty.
Oh, here we go. Hang on. Part 2.
One side Cherokee, so you probably are more Cherokee than she is. Have you found that now that you are identifying as a lesbian Indian, that your career trajectory is moving in the right direction? Well, that remains to be seen, Jesse. Some
It
people
remains
have
to be
really
seen.
been upset. They've been big mad about it.
Huh?
And, we had a group
He been
of
what?
individuals show up. They've been big mad about it.
He been what?
We had a group of individuals show up.
Say it again.
They've been big mad about it. And, we had a group of individuals show up at our local Delaware County Council meeting to express their fake outrage.
They've been big mad
Let me know that they
with
thought
their
I should
fake
resign.
outrage.
So
Let's keep it real. Keep it a buck, 1,000 wows. Let's keep it. Okay. Homie said big mad on CNN as a Republic politician, as a white man, middle-aged, identifying as a lesbian Indian. What in the hell no is going on with this planet Earth? Planet Earth has officially entered its anything's possible stage. Officially. That's all I gotta say. Well, what an interesting set of table topics we had for our palates today. Am I right? Apparently, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Henry Ford knew what's up, and now I know what's up, and now y'all know what's up. Don't forget to check out the 30 minutes or less with your boy Progress and Maxi me on that. There should be a new one coming out this way as I speak. It should be coming out the same time this comes out, so go check that out. There's also there's a 15-minute leftovers, which is another part of that show where we we watched this movie, we tell you. And I believe that one is Vast of Night. We have a 15-minute for Vast Night. There's a 30-minute episode. If you haven't checked that, it's already up and running. And then there'll be a new 30-minute episode coming out tonight. Yeah, trying to get this out. Hopefully, before a Laker game, so I'll probably get this out. You'll probably be hearing from us soon. I'm trying to get this. I'm gonna get this out. I'm gonna get it out. If not, here's what it be. Subscribe, follow, share. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think about today's topics. Let me know. How do you feel? Should everybody do it? Should everybody just be who they are, or should they be as they're told? Yeah, man. Keep it pushing. Stay positive. Always stay 1,000 well. Remember, if you're ever lost and you need a direction to go to, whichever direction you follow through with is the correct one. So, just gonna leave you with that little jewel, little speck of dust on the crown jewels. I'm gonna leave you with that, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace. It's been your host Max, and it's been an Hour MaXX. Dose.